Hello guys, I'm going to give you some advices about Warwick, top lane, not jungle, top lane, okay? Here we go. Okay guys, so first let me give you a little spotlight of the champion, what Warwick is meant to do, what is Warwick's strength in the top lane. Let's look at this. Oh, and you don't need to see me.
There we
So,
go.
as you can see, I'm not afraid of the 1v2 at this moment. I'm not running away. And, well, I get the kill.
Classic.
And as you can hear now, that's classic. Well, that's what I said during the stream. This means
Classic,
that
I'd say.
Warwick is meant to do that, actually. Okay, so as we've just seen, Warwick is really strong early on, so you have to press your advantage. You're going to start 99% of the time with your Q spell. I don't see any reason to start with anything else. I could almost say 100%, but let's say 99% to in case of something happens. But Q, you want to have Adorn Blade for melee matchups and Adorn Shield for range matchups. And maybe even Blade into Graves or Vlad because they're not really strong pokers early on. So now that we know that, we want to be really aggressive. We're not going to care about creating a slow push into the enemy tower. We just want to be trading. So let's look at this. I really need to be... As you can see, I'm queuing Ilaoi, and I'm actually using the prolonged queue. What do I call the prolonged queue? It's when you keep your finger on the key so that you actually go through the target. If you just press and release the key, you're just going to bite. But if you press and do not release the key, you're going to bite and go through the target. This is really important when you want to be kiting after someone. You have to long press Q, and when you don't want to go on the tower, you have to short press Q, basically. This will allow you to give a lot of pressure early on. And as you can see, well, I have started bullying the Eloi. The difference here is that you would think that she's winning those trades, but have heavy health regeneration, which means I'm going to heal a lot until I'm half HP, so I can like sort of lose the trades, but I will actually win them. You've seen here that I tried to dodge the grab of Ilaoi by queuing through a minion. And as you can see, I'm losing a lot of life, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. I wanted to sing, but let's not do that, because I'm going to heal again to half of my life. So you have to learn that when you're playing Warwick, early on at least, you're playing with half of your life. But that's enough because you heal a lot. And as you can see here, I'm slowly like poking her down while my health is staying around half of my life because that's how much I can heal. And now she has to flash away. Master Yi is coming. I don't care. I can stay. I'm the one winning this trade. I actually misplay here. I should have gone after this guy and tried to kill him. I didn't flash because maybe he had flashed and I didn't want to trade the flashes. Although maybe it could have been a good move because you're so strong with Warwick that you don't really care about winning, about trading your flash against an hyper carry like Master Yi. Okay, that's it for how to handle the early. So these tips is all about health regeneration. Fuck, this is hard to pronounce for a non-English speaker. So here the idea is to maximize your health regeneration. You got it. So you want to use, well, your potion that you only ever use in case of trouble. You're not using your potion to stay healthy, you're using it in case of a problem. So this is going to increase your health regeneration. The next thing you want to do for health regeneration is always be auto-attacking. Usually you do that on the enemy champion, but when you cannot, well, you have to auto something, and it's usually a minion, right? So let's look at this. As you can see here, I'm using my potion at the beginning of the fight, and then I'm flashing on top of the graves to keep attacking to heal myself. Now I cannot auto-attack the champions. Well, as you could see here, I auto-attack this minion. This allows me to
Got it.
regen a lot and get the kill. Now we're going to talk about poking range matchups. Basically, you cannot poke range matchups yourself. There is not much you can do. They're going to outspace you. They will just run away. And whenever they're going to hit you, they're going to cancel your W. So you really, let's say, cannot get on them. But there is a little technique that you can use to poke the melee, the range matchups. Let's see that. So, yeah, sorry. As you can see,
She's getting a bit.
she's getting poked by my minions here. The fact that she takes tower damage, well, is really going to help me. But what I'm meaning here is that I'm just healing the damage she's doing. The lower my health, the more I heal. So I'm waiting for my minions to actually poke her. As you can see, the damage are going on her right here. You can see the autos from the minions. So she's starting to get a lot of damage, like the potion has run out and she still didn't heal. So now I can just run her down and, well, I run faster because I'm a melee and she's a range,
That's how.
and I just go in and kill her. Okay, so now 2 tips on the Q. The first tip is that Q makes you immune to CC while you're biting someone, let's say. And the second one is that it allows you to follow the dashes and even the TPs. That's really funny to do. So let's look at this clip here. As you can see here, Yasuo is going to knock me up, but I cancel that with the Q. So that's a trick. And now I'm going to Q him when he's about to dash so that I follow him and get the kill. Here is another Q tip. When you're ulting an enemy champion, you can guarantee your Q by pressing the key over the enemy champion. When the ult finishes, you will Q no matter what. So even if the target flashes, you will Q and follow the target. Even if the target is in Master Yi that does Alpha Strike, you will Q the Master Yi. Just like that.
You're in alpha, I know that.
Okay, quick tip on the E. Usually you want to use your E for the maximum duration to benefit from the damage reduction, but if you press E again you get the fear, so sometimes you just want to press it twice to get the fear as soon as possible. This will allow you to get a nice setup for a gank. So you Q through the target so that you're behind your target, you fear it or her or he or whatever. The target's running toward your side of the map, which allows for a better gank. Let's just look at this. Oh. And here we go, we have the gank done correctly. Next tip, you do not scale very well with Warwick, so you want to give away the kills just like that, right? Because, well, other players are going to scale more than you, so just give the kill. Do not be selfish, and that's going to help you. This tip is about W. W allows you to locate champions when they're low on health, so you can just go and find them or give the location to your team. So if they're following someone who is low on life, you can ping where the champion is going to make sure they do not get lost trying to kill him. The second thing, it gives you move speed toward champions that are low on life. So sometimes, just like this, you can get a kill because someone is not expecting you to run full speed and just kill you. That's pretty nice. Another example, this is from a replay, so you cannot see the trail, but I know that up there is a twitch. So I'm just going to use the element of surprise to ult him and 360 no scope kill him, just like that. So he is recalling peacefully and all of a sudden 360 no scoped. We've covered a lot of tips for Warwick and I hope they will help you in your Warwick top games. Warwick is a very aggressive and dynamic champion. There is a lot to him, I feel, and is very fun to play also. So I hope you enjoy that and well, maybe you could like leave a subscribe or a like. Thank you. Goodbye.